Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2. Last episode, we went and dealt with a bunch of fire giants and a dragon, and got a lot of coin for us, and also managed to help out with getting the dwarves on our side. And also, Kelgar here is now very strong. That said, we still have one more place out here that we need to check to try and get people to help us. Let's see. We're taking Nishka and Kelgar. We'll take Eleni, I believe, and I think we'll take Amen again. We're gonna go to Highcliff. It's the only other place we haven't been yet. See what's happening over there. Oh gods, they're going to kill us all! Run, Jera, go! I won't leave you, Zachan. We're not alone. Help us, please! The lizardmen may kill all of the travelers unless you get their attention. Oh. Leave them alone or we'll skin the scaly hides right off your backs. Looks like you'll frighten some of the lizardmen. Okay, I'll go after this dire bear and it's dead. Crap. Got him. I can't believe our luck. This is the third time you've come to our aid. You saved my son, my husband, and now all of us again. We can never repay you for this. We can only offer you our gratitude. Your gratitude is more than enough. Your kindness is astonishing. I don't mean to add to your troubles, but we have to get the word out to anyone we can. Highcliff is under attack. It's true. Lizardmen just came into town one day and set up camp on the south side. They're not letting anyone out, but left the north passage open for some reason. Do you have any idea why they did that? We don't know why they haven't swarmed into town yet. Maybe they're trying to separate us to make the pickings easy. We're the lucky ones. Many remain trapped in Highcliff, and they need help. Please, if you can do anything to save those people. How many are left in town? I can't say for sure now, but there were some 20 souls when we left. Elder Main said he'd never leave his town. He puts on a brave face, bless his soul. We'll see what we can do to help Highcliff. You truly have a noble spirit. You look a lot more capable since last we met, too. I guess I've grown a bit more bold myself. Good sir, before you go, I want you to know that everything that was dear to me would have been stripped away if not for your bravery. We may not have much, but everywhere we go we will tell others about your deeds. We'll do whatever we can to help. One paralyzation might be useful for someone. I don't care about that. Alright, let's go. Oh, Ray's dead again. Together, there we go. Rest of these, not really needed, they can be sold. Yes, let's move on and see what's going on there. Hold on, quick rest, make sure we're full up in case we have to fight again. Alright, in we go. It seems a little, well, empty. It doesn't look like the town has been taken by the lizardmen, however. How did you survive the North Passage? Lizardmen have been ambushing anyone that comes from the north. Someone must have brought word of our plight. Are you here to help? Yes, Jera and Zachan told me about the situation. Then they survived. I was beginning to wonder if anyone had. Please, go to the town center and speak with Elder Main. He'll explain everything. Of course, immediately. And there's a body. Another one. Poor Marin. We cannot keep doing this. And you won't. We are here to see to that. You. I remember your face. You have come back to Highcliff, and not a moment too soon. I can only assume you are here to help. What's happened here? We do not know for certain. The lizardmen just appeared one day at the south end of town. They never moved into Highcliff itself. They simply stood their ground and fortified themselves right outside of town. Most of us retreated to the north end of town. Those beasts then blocked the cliff walk itself, so now we have no access to the water. Where are all the townsfolk? We were already preparing to evacuate when the lizardmen arrived. Given the situation, many folks thought it best to leave before we had to contend with both Shadow and Lizardman. Not long after, we started getting reports of ambushes along the road. We don't know how many survived. We have been left with little choice. Do we flee to the north and face ambush, or wait here and starve to death? Tell me the locations of the lizardmen. They have larger encampments south of Highcliff, but they maintain a blockade just outside of town. We did manage to take one of their soldiers captive in a fight, but it has yet to offer any useful information. Maybe I can reason with the captive, and put an end to the fighting. Be my guest. We are holding it in a makeshift prison just in the old pen. Any recommendations? The lizardmen do not seem open to discussion, but perhaps they will listen to a more seasoned individual like yourself. I wish I knew what they wanted. We're running out of time, and my supplies too, in fact. I just hope they make a difference. I have a feeling they are keeping us trapped here for a particular reason. I just don't know why. Don't worry, we won't leave until you're all safe. Thank you. We shall place our hope in you for now. See if they have anything to say. It's good to see you again. These are truly sad times. What happened to your husband? That lout ran away again. As angry as it makes me, I'm actually glad that he got away from all this. I hope I'll see him again one day. When I do, I'll have a lot to say to him, I promise you that. We'll do our best to help here. We have little time left. Soon we'll all be like poor Marin. Poor girl. Let's see. See if Rand has anything to say. Hello again. I'd show you my wares, but what little's left is for us. It's just a matter of waiting at this point. Lizardman prisoner there, Lizardman cliff barricade, Lizardman camp. Okay. Well, here's the prisoner. Let's see if we can speak with him. This lizardman is exhausted and bleeding from several wounds. He's clearly in need of medical attention. Looks like he's in bad shape. That's what the lizards get for attacking Highcliff. I'm getting Fort Locke flashbacks. We're not going to torture this lizard man, are we? Those wounds look serious. Should we heal them? If not, he will not last long. A prisoner of war, but not for much longer. His wounds are fatal. Are you awake? The lizard man looks to be mortally wounded. He can barely speak and it seems to be near death. Let me heal him, or tend the wounds. I can't stand to see any creature in pain like this. I don't like it either. We'll heal him then. Thank you. Acts of mercy do not win a war, but do what you will. Yes, so you would say.
I am listening.
But we have healing to do. I believe cure moderate wounds should be enough.
Bonaparte.
Fall in.
Oh, okay. Patch up the lizard man's wounds. You help Vilsk. Why? I don't let the helpless die, but I need to know why you're here. Highcliff is ancient home. Warmbloods take from tribes. Now we take it back. But Highcliff is far from your ancestral grounds in the Mare. Once all land here is swamp. Tribes swamp. Batha tell us tribes past. Batha is the chieftain of your tribe? Batha, chieftain and shaman of all tribes. Aren't shamans rarely chieftains? Batha, not normal shaman, have powerful strength and magic. Batha can see into future. How does Batha lead all of the tribes? Batha unite tribes with great vision of future. All tribes see wisdom in Batha and follow. How can he see into the future? Batha, great prophet, all words come true. He tells about swamp dying, about great darkness. He say warmbloods run north, that tribe no need fear. All words true. If it Batha's will, we keep warmbloods caged here. Part of future he sees. How is Batha so powerful? Those cannot tell outsider trade secrets. We're only trying to understand your people. Maybe you follow Batha too, if understand. Those cannot know. Know that Batha, when shaman dance with shadows in swamp. Oh no. Shadows, ancestor spirits, and give Batha great wisdom and power. Shadows aren't spirits. Batha's confused. What you know about swamp and tribe? Batha show power of spirits. What kind of power does he have? Batha stronger, bigger than all others in tribe, bigger than any warm blood, has powerful magic. No one can stop Batha. Batha can see into mind, find truth, but only if mind is open to him. Will he talk to us at least? Batha will talk with the one with shard. Batha wait for shard bearer. How does this Batha of yours know about the shard? Batha not say how he knows shards would come, only that he sees. Vilsk has passed out again. It doesn't look like he can answer any more questions. We should find Batha and deal with this shaman. Once he is out of the way, then the tribes may scatter. Indeed. Let's head on. Take a look at the barricade and then see if we can find Batha. That's the lizardman barricade. This is the one. We not fight. Chieftain look for you. For me? Yes. Batha told us you come. He look for you. Why? I didn't steal anything from him. I mean, not that I ever have. And how would your chieftain know about us? Batha has great visions. Sees many things. You go talk. Me see him at South Camp. We no fight. We cannot kill you. Batha already knows. We not fight. Talk with chieftain at South End. Who is this chieftain? Batha, he look for you. Oh, we already did that? Very well, we'll look for him. Fine, we'll leave those lizardmen alone. Let's head to the camp. Shard-bearer! The Shard-bearer is here! Batha said you would come. He wants speak with Shard-bearer. Why are you here? Batha will answer. He come talk soon. You wait here. Alright, we'll wait. I know you. You helped Slan before. Help rescue your tribe. Slan, why did you turn on the people of Highcliff? Slan not want big truce, but Batha say we must for good of tribes. Tribes now strong because of Batha. We can live, even with swamp gone. But Slan not want harm Highcliff. Slan and tribe stay and guard. Only fight human when must. There's no need to fight at all. We can work together. Slan believe you. We'll talk to Batha when he come. Batha will know what to do. He comes. Batha! Silence. Batha must deal with Shard-bearer. The Shard-bearer. I have seen you in my waking dreams. I have known your face for some time. It is the face of the one who will decide the future of my tribe. Yours is a rare talent. How did you learn to speak using your mind? I have been given many gifts, so that I might meet you this day. How do you know who I am? My visions tell me many things, of future, of past, of layers within the present. Always I see the shard. Your shard. Your wound. It is the wound of my land. Always is it in my visions. And now my land is in shadow, the waters poisoned. The sun is cloaked by night and cannot warm us. I know you are responsible, and so I have waited for you. So you are the leader of these lizardmen? I lead all lizardmen tribes. They join me because I have been given power from our ancestral spirits. Our ancestors saw the destruction of our land and came to me, deep in the swamp. They filled my sight with that which is to come. I saw the end of my people, so I became a vessel for their rage. In me you see the will of all lizardmen. Why have you trapped the townsmen here? Because it brought you here. The ghosts of my forefathers told me this would come to pass, as it indeed has. We let some escape north, just enough to call for help. And now I stand before the Shard-Bearer. Very well, I'm here. What do you want from me? I wanted to see the Shard-Bearer with my own eyes. I have come to tell you that we will not accept death as our fate. I will rip the blade from your chest first before drowning in the blackened swamp. This shard isn't responsible for your troubles. I have seen the path of this blade in my mind. It has left an open wound in this land. Everywhere it goes, the shadows follow. Perhaps you are merely a fool. You carry metal in your chest, but do not know how closely it cuts to the heart. These visions, tell me more about them. The visions always come to pass. Our tribal ancestors give me the wisdom of their sight. Vusk told me that you communed with shadows. Shadows aren't spirits. You're being used by a greater power. Used? Impossible. Your people have many names for things they do not understand. The King of Shadows destroyed your lands, not us, and the Shard was meant to kill him and put an end to this darkness. Impossible. Or so I had thought. I do not trust you, but I cannot deny my doubt either. But I have experienced the visions and felt the presence of my ancestors. I have only heard your words. Let us see what truth lies in your actions, then. If I am but a misguided servant of a great evil, then surely you can defeat me. The point was to avoid a fight. Stay back. I will show this one the strength of our people. Prepare yourself, Shard-Bearer. As you wish. Fairly resistant, and he's going down. Whoa, what the? Okay, this is unexpected. Almost got him. Okay, finish off the guards. Oh, one more. You have beaten me and have destroyed the hope of my tribe. Do what you will. Protect our chieftain! Do not bother. If I cannot defeat them, none of you will be able to either. Let us talk, please. Then what do you want? We don't seek further bloodshed. We will work to earn your trust. There is only one way to earn my trust, and that is to submit your mind to mine. I will look into your thoughts to find the truth. Will you open your mind to me? Yes. Then let us be done with it. My life is at your mercy anyway. I see no deceit in your mind, and I have seen the gaps in my visions. And I have nearly destroyed my people at the behest of our true enemy. Turn that power against its master. Show the King of Shadows his mistake. Turn upon the deceiver of my people with his own devices. My tribe may grow strong yet again. Then let it be so. We will stand together until the shadow is swept aside. Where shall we go? March with Highcliff to Crossroad Keep. We shall make our stand there. Very well, Shardbearer. I hope this will be the start of a new day for us all. Before you leave, take these items. They were powerful gifts wrongfully taken from our people. May we set many things right again together. And thus, all is better, as it should be. What did we get? We got Grey Robe of the Archmagi. Okay, I think I'll probably give that to Sand. And Face Spear +3. Could be useful. With that done, let's head back north. Report in and everything. Elder Main, we come with news. Good news. We saw a fight in the distance. What happened? It took a little work, but our enemies are now our allies. Thank the gods. The citizens of Highcliff may not be great in number these days, but you have all our thanks nonetheless. What is to be done now? Are the lizardmen not leaving? They will help you on your journey and aid our forces at Crossroad Keep. These are strange times indeed. We will begin our preparations immediately. Thank you again. Though Highcliff may be forgotten, your bravery will not be. Indeed. Let's get a quick rest to recover, and then we'll head back to the keep. I still have, I think, a little bit of time, so I think we can spend it talking to a few people. And, of course, selling stuff. Right, back to the keep. Let me just do a quick swap out here. Xavi and Sand.
Listening, really?
Yes.
Let's see. Give this to Sand, this to Sand, and give this to Zahavi.
Yes.
You've got a Face Spear +3. Let's see. Captain Spear. Divine 2, enhancement bonus +3, strength 1. That's a +3 enhancement bonus, electrical, and sleep. I think we'll stick with that. As for you, you're currently using the Wizard's Robe, which actually doesn't do anything. So yes, you will wear the Grey Robe of the Archmagi. You can't use Melf's Acid Arrow? Why not? Oh wait! Isn't there... because of what you are... Spell focus on transmutation. No, why can't you use those? Let me see. Grease is... Conjuration. Conjuration. Can he not cast any conjuration spells? I think that might be the case. I didn't realize that. Really? Melf's Acid Arrow is conjuration? Huh. Yeah, I honestly didn't realize that the type of mage Sand was meant he couldn't cast any conjuration spells.
Fall in.
Alright, let me just do a quick swap out here again. I'll give those to Quara. I think she'll be able to actually cast the conjuration spells.
What's going on?
The answer is yes, she can. Also, she can level up. So let's throw her into a level up. Sorcerer, standard... Silent spell? She does not seem the type who would cast spells silently. Practice spellcaster. Actually, that would probably... Oh no, greater spell penetration, definitely. And meteor swarm. Yep, sounds about right.
All in.
Okay, I'm just gonna swap out because I don't like carrying her around. Alright, let's head back out here. Speak with people, see if they have things to say. Things do look good. Kalindra, do you have anything for us? I think you might have a few things. Yes, there we go. Couple ingots. Orlin, anything you have to say, maybe? If we don't find some more peasants to work the fields, folks around here are going to have to tighten their belts to notch two. I'll do the best I can, though. Thank you. We'll hopefully have people. Man, our grey cloaks look good. Alright. You have to go into the market here to sell the things we have. Because we don't have enough otherwise. Deacon, I have some things for you. Okay, that has no worth, so we can just drop it. There we go. Like I said, drop that. And we're good. I think there may be one or two people we can converse with now, too. Naval, anything to say about the new tower? This tower will serve us well in the time ahead. The Nine can use this as a base of operations. We thank you. How go your efforts? Sydney tried to ambush me. I suspected as much. Was her information as worthless as her offer of assistance? Her motives were treacherous, but these true names we got from her could turn the tide. Excellent! This may turn the tide of the battle, restore morale, and finally give us the chance to counterattack, instead of waiting for them to come to us. Your Lieutenant, Kana, and her men have been tracking the Reavers diligently. Speak to her. She may have some knowledge of where we could strike at them. The Druids of the Mare are lost. That is unfortunate, but we thought they were lost to us before, so we are no worse off. I wanted to ally with the Wintersnaven, but I can't find them. Are you surprised? If you seek fairy tales, you will only find them in books. Perhaps now you will focus on more important efforts. I'm still preparing our forces. I will return. Are there any services your tower can provide? Why, Captain, we all live to serve Neverwinter, don't we? Only under penalty of death. If you are training Greycloaks, my soldiers can help you with that. Also, with the tower here, we can lend a hand against bandits and servants of the King of Shadows, which should help make the region safer. Also, if you need to purchase anything, we have a quartermaster here as well, who may be able to provide you with whatever gear you need. Can you teach me anything? Well, I don't know, Captain. I suspect you could teach me more than I could teach you. But let us spar, and perhaps I can teach you a thing or two I learned in the Luskan War that might prove of use now. Excellent. Well done. You have excellent skill already, Captain. There is little else you can learn from me. Got a slight bonus to attack. Thank you. I'm still preparing our forces. Alright. Bevel, how are you getting in? Nice to see you again, Captain. What are they training you in these days? Most of the Greycloaks are simple farmers. They've never had to fight off a pack of swamp wolves. Some of them have never held a weapon before they joined up. Kana needs people with skill of arms and also anyone that can lead men. Everyone in the militia at home had that. So she's teaching me about being a sergeant. She's got a strange way of going about it. Like what? She goes on about the way of the sword, and she pretty much expects every one of us to charge death itself buck naked armed with a skinning knife if need be. That's good, but in my estimation, soldiers have to help the people too. We watch the trade roads and interact with people all the time. They're going to give me men to teach, and I don't know if I should follow Kana's example or try and get them to be proficient both with manners and words too. The discipline and focus is necessary, part of forging men into soldiers. You're probably right. Anything else? How are you doing? It goes. I have a question for you. Kana, she believes in you and your cause. It's like you're a god to her or something. She's willing to die for you without a second thought. How do you do that? How do you ask someone to give their life for you like that? Some things are bigger than you or me. Some things are worth dying for. I can understand that. If you're fighting for what's right, then there's really no other way, is there? Kana wants me to lead my men, but I don't know if I can ask them to do something that will most likely get them killed. It's our job to make sure that if we ask them to pay in blood, the price is worth it. The other soldiers don't sense it, but there's a battle brewing. I served in the militia long enough to feel it in my bones. War is coming. I don't know how much a couple of harbormen can change it. What do you think about the war? The mare is always dangerous, but the King of Shadows makes lizardlings and swamp wolves look like kobold runts. It's going to be a tough fight. Ever consider adventuring with me again? Thanks, but no. I get plenty enough excitement in the Grey Cloaks. I've heard some of the things you've done, and even if they're as blown out of proportion as one of Georg's tall tales, well, you gotta be a little not right in the head to dive into those odds. Why did you join the Grey Cloaks? I wanted to make a difference. There's a lot of problems in the mare, and I think you're going to do something about it. Captain? Are you telling me everything? No, but it's difficult to talk about. I haven't really told, well, anyone. We're friends. You can talk to me. After you left West Harbor the first time, I was heading out to the Lannon place. Mom needed butter or some such. The Lannon house is out on the edge of the swamp, remember? I remember it was a dark night. The moons were just shadowed by clouds. I didn't see them coming. Some cloaked figure with some of those gray-skinned dwarves who attacked West Harbor. They asked a lot of questions. I didn't want to tell them anything. Their knives were sharp, and I think I would have told them anything to make the pain stop. I'm so sorry, Travis. What did you tell them? They asked about everything we did. Every little detail. They said they'd kill me. They didn't know about the Silver Shard, and I told them. And I just knew that they'd come hunting after you. After it. When we heard how much trouble you got into, I felt so wrong and guilty. I betrayed you. How did you escape? They just left me. Left me to bleed. Chasing you down was all they cared about. I managed to crawl to Brother Mering. I wouldn't tell him what happened. Made him promise to keep quiet. You've got to forgive me for what I've done. I should be asking for your forgiveness for what you've suffered. It's because of me. My forgiveness. It's nice of you to say, but those things went hunting you. Could have killed you, and you were important then as you are now. I've had nightmares ever since. Brother Mering said I needed to do something about it or else it would eat at me, until there wasn't anything left. Once you came and you were asking for help, it dawned on me he's right. I know I've got my problems, but I know I can help. You'll serve the keep well, Bevel. Many heroes have had problems. You can overcome them. I will. This was hard to tell you, but I'm glad I did. Can we talk about something else, Captain? That is all. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. While there is one or two other things I want to speak to, like over here, I think we'll do that in the next episode, because this one's gone on way long enough. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Travis Ignam, Nishka, Kelgar Ironfist, Zahavi, and Sand. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, and I shall see you all next time.